Welcome back to Right Answers Mostly Pop Culture Edition. I am your host, Tess Bellomo.
And I'm Claire Donald.
And Rammies, we have a very special guest today. We are so excited. We've been trying to lock him down for years, it seems, at this point. We have JORDY CRAY on with us today, who is a fellow pop culture girly. On his TikTok, it says politely messy takes on pop culture. He's always talking about celebrities, politics, all the things that we love, and we're starstruck. We are.
We really are.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel like this is a long time coming, so I'm really glad that we're able to sit down and have a kiki. I love it.
Same.
No, Tess and I have been following you on TikTok for a while. We'll always send each other your videos back and forth, and we love your takes. And also something that we're so drawn to with you is that you are a fellow Jessica Simpson girly.
Yes, and it's such great timing that we're doing this because I swear to God, nobody put me up to this, but look what came in the mail today. Her new perfume.
Oh my God.
I want it so bad. Oh, can you smell it for us? Like have you already opened it?
I already did. It smells really good. You know what it reminds me of? It's kind of like a sweet scent. And it reminds me of her earlier line, you know, the candy one. It kind of reminds me of that, but it's so pretty.
In that pink bottle. Okay, Jessica.
It's so pretty. Yeah.
The bottle's gorgeous for our listeners at home. It's very turquoise. It's very Echoes of the Canyon. Isn't that what her album's called?
Nashville Canyon.
Nashville Canyon. Yes.
And this is called Mystic Canyon.
So is it some vanilla, some cedar, I believe?
It does smell like that. Yep. It's really, really good. And I'm not just saying that. It really does smell good.
Well, I think we need to get some Claire because we're seeing her in Vegas at Planet Hollywood, JORDY, in 2 weeks.
Oh my God. I can't believe
it's already
out.
Come with us.
I want to. The only thing that is stopping me is that I'm going to be there a week later for BravoCon.
It's a lot of Vegas time.
It's a lot of Vegas time, and it's in such a short amount of time. And I live in Maryland, so it's not like a hour flight or something like that. It's a pretty big hike. But you guys have seen her, right?
Well, we've both seen her in our youth. So we both went to the Sweetest Sin tour. That's what it was called, the Sweetest Sin tour, right? Which also I want to replicate my Vegas look on that outfit that she wore, which it was back in the day when a pop star had like one outfit, or Jessica did, for her whole tour. And it was like this ruffly pink perfection. I want it.
It was custom Roberto Cavalli.
Okay. And so we've seen her in our youth, and we've actually met her once and talked to her about the podcast, which was a dream come true moment, but we haven't seen her in our adult life, obviously, because this is her first tour in so long.
That's right. Did you guys buy a meet and greet upgrade for Vegas?
Okay, look, it's a little pricey, isn't it?
It's like pricey. It's like $250 or something, isn't it?
We'd be spending like another $500, which maybe
could be worth it.
Probably worth it. Claire, we'll talk offline.
But
what was it like meeting her?
Incredible. I've actually met her 3 times since July. It's pretty crazy. I met her at the Today Show. And then her people took me backstage, which was crazy.
And now, how'd you make that happen, JORDY? Because we've been emailing with Jessica's team since the beginning days.
Since 2020.
So it just started from being a genuine fan. I just genuinely love Jessica Simpson. I make content about her, and then her team eventually saw it. And then they followed me and then asked me to come to the Today Show. And I said, yes, of course. And then they wanted me to do a quick meeting there. And it was so surreal. I had VIP at the Today Show, and I've always wanted to see a performance there, and to see Jessica Simpson live for the first time there, it was it was incredible. And then with Ashley Simpson, it was the same thing. I bought tickets and flew out to Vegas and everything, and they arranged for me to meet her. And Ashley recognized me, and I about fell out, and she was like, "We love you." And it was, I think you guys have seen the video. It was a very surreal experience. But Jessica was right outside of it, so I met her again. And then when in Pittsburgh, I met her. It was probably the longest introduction we've had. And I wore the Platypus shirt, and she loved it.
Oh my God, stop it.
Yeah, she loved it. And she was like, I can't believe I told the Tony Romo story. You know, the story that she told about the he
with
bought her
Tina.
plastic cups or whatever, and I was like, "Am I supposed to share that? Because I feel like that's gonna go viral if it does." And they were like, "Whatever." They didn't care, and then sure enough, my video was the one that took off in the media.
We
Uh,
love
ran
that.
with
We
it a
love
little bit,
that.
but yeah, she said it on
Question.
stage. It's not like she said it like privately, so it was
Yeah,
okay.
everyone
Yeah,
knows at this point. Like
yeah,
the
it was a
cameras are
funny
up.
story. Yeah.
Well, she is a open book, pun intended. So
Ah,
Pun
yes,
intended.
yes, she is.
Did you see Eric Johnson at Ashley Simpson's tour? Because he was there in the audience, wasn't he?
He was. I did see him, and I think the most shocking part about that was that Jessica was spotted on a Southwest flight with him.
Shocking.
we can't get over the Southwest of it all. What is going on?
She's a
Can you
billionaire.
imagine? But yeah, I mean, everybody was like, "Are they getting back together?" I never thought that. I think they're just all. That's the father of her children, so I think that
Right.
they're all going to be close forever, no matter what. And I think he was just supporting Ashley.
Wow.
I think
Yeah, I
that
mean, yeah.
I think Eric was perfect for Jessica at that point of her in her life, and she really
Yes.
needed a partner like Eric. And I just think that or that Jessica has outgrown them, and that they've grown on different paths, But we did see him also at her book signing, which we told the story on Ram so many times. We took mushrooms for her book signing, and Peta stormed the stage 3 times, which was a sight to see when you're on mushrooms. But the best part about all of that was Eric Johnson jumping to his feet to go save her and jump in front of the stage. He was like a hunk of a man. It was overwhelming.
He's hot. He's definitely hot in
So
person
sexy. He's
and
just such a
tall.
man,
Yes.
Like, I
Yeah.
bet they had a good time when things were good.
Yes. And when I've heard her, when I did her deep dive last year, that was like the craziest deep dive I've ever done. I got a sty in the middle of it because I was so stressed out. Like there was a lot going on. But then when I found out they broke up, I was really disappointed. And then when her music came out, and you know, kind of learn a little bit more of why that might have happened, I was very disappointed. But I think that
Devastating.
she's wanted bigger and better things at this point.
I agree.
Who do you want her date? Like, if you could choose a celebrity right now, like, who would you pick for Jess?
Oh my God.
I
That's a
know.
really good question.
I don't know. I don't know it myself, but I feel like the three of us could.
I know, come up with something because I'm almost like, is it a celebrity or is it like a CEO? You know what I mean?
Didn't she recently say she's into younger guys right now?
She
She
did.
did.
And we respect that. And I could see
Yeah.
it.
Me
Same.
too.
Yeah, she's being so flirty right now on the red carpet too. She's like, I'm usually only wearing latex in the bedroom. I was like, go off, Jess.
I know. I love this playful side of her.
With her
It's
signature tongue move. Always
yes,
sticking out. Her long tongue, which she does have an iconic long tongue. She talks about newlyweds.
she does. I just hope that she does not go back to anybody from her past. Like no Johnny Knoxville, no John Mayer, none of that were although like the Johnny Knoxville thing is I think that's always gonna be like what could have been, but
Same.
Because they never actually hooked up?
Allegedly, they never hooked up. But I mean, come on. Like maybe a little kissy kissy in the trailer or something.
he was hot back then too. I would have yeah.
Jordy?
Very,
Yeah.
very hot.
He was so impactful on my childhood. Like I was watching Jackass as like an 8-year-old girl because I was like, who is that man? I was obsessed. And then with Jessica and Johnny together in Dukes of Hazzard, it was a big year for me.
It was. Her book is definitely the best memoir I've ever read because it was so honest.
Oh my
Mhm.
God. And we found out so much we did not know about her, and she did not hold back, but it felt so respectful, of like everyone still.
It did. Because it came from a healed place where she
Mm.
didn't bash anybody. She was able to she even painted herself not in a great light in it at certain points. And I'm like, that's how you know that somebody's healed, where they can take accountability for themselves and really show how they came out on the other side of it. And she said that she's writing another one. Oh, and let me tell you guys, at the Today Show, I asked somebody on her team. I was like, "Is there still a documentary in the works? Because we haven't heard anything in a long time." And they said there is.
Thank God. I was just going to say, why is there not a documentary about this woman's life? It is fascinating.
Mhm. They're
Well, I
working
think
on something, some sort of docuseries.
Oh my God,
Ugh.
good.
Yeah, give us a
Good.
docuseries. Give us as much content as possible. But I feel like the book was so special for Jessica fans because it's like we've been here, like we're still at the restaurant, and we've always known how amazing she was. But I feel like the book was a whole new audience being like, oh wow, this woman has an incredible business. The media has treated her so terribly, and she has withstood all of it.
Also, juicy
Mhm.
roster. She's a good roster
Yeah,
of
she
these.
does.
Yeah, I mean, like all of the early 2000s men that she dated. Like, good for her. Good for
I
them.
know, and the audiobook was truly a spiritual experience. I mean, to hear her, like, cry during it was a lot.
Oh, I need to listen to the audiobook.
Me
You
too.
haven't?
No.
Oh my god.
What have we been doing
Oh
with
my
our
god.
spare time?
Oh my god, it's so good. She cries throughout it, and it's really it takes on another meaning when you hear it in her own words. Especially the part that really got me was when she was talking about the fat shaming that she experienced. In the I think the
The
Mom
leopard
jeans.
milt.
jeans.
Yeah, the mom jeans.
Yeah.
That chapter was really, really emotional.
I mean, no one has been through it as a pop star like her with her weight and with her pregnancies and fluctuations. Like, people have been so cruel to her, and she shows up
Yep.
still in the public eye and is so positive and lovely. And I'm just like, how does she do it? It must take so much strength. Like,
A big part of the book that like made such an
Yeah.
impact on me is that when this was happening, she was like, I wasn't going on and being like, they're only a size 4. I think they were size 4 jeans. And she was like, because I knew if I said they were size 4 and the feedback I was getting, other women who are a size 4 or bigger would be like, oh, that means that I'm fat. Like she took one for all women and all men out there.
She did. I have chills. She's
I
just
know.
amazing.
I love her, and she's really everything. I mean, you guys have met her too. Like she's everything that I could have hoped that she would be. Like I was not disappointed by meeting her whatsoever. She's so sweet.
She's very kind. Such soft hands. My God.
Yeah.
I was like, you
It's so
would.
true. No, she just has, I think about her is that people are like, oh, she can't sing, she can't dance, which is just like whatever. But she has a personality that you're so drawn to, which is like why she was such a reality superstar. It's because like everyone wanted to hang out with Jessica because she's so naturally magnetic. Like she is a star and she is so talented with her music as well. And also, I think she can dance. Come on.
I do
But
too.
yeah,
And sing.
she
I
just,
mean,
it's
she can
of
sing.
course. Of
Uh,
course.
Nothing. I fight people on TikTok, fight them when they're like, wow, and this woman calls herself. I'm like, go do your homework.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. She's such a relatable celebrity too. I think that's why her career has been able to span as much as it has. And she was really a pioneer with the reality TV world and the fashion world. I mean, she's doing the damn thing. I mean, she technically may have been behind Britney and Christina at the time, but she's richer than all of them.
I know.
And look, yeah,
It's so
she's still
true.
going. And I mean, she became such an icon because of her personality on Newlyweds. Like, that's why
Yep.
I loved her. Because I was like, you make me feel better about like my own kookiness and
Yep.
all of that.
Same.
Like, there was no one like her.
No one like her. Well, I do have a question. So we've met Jessica, you've met Jessica and Ashley. Have you met Tina or Joe?
I met them both, actually. Yeah, I met Tina at the Today Show. She was very sweet. I met Joe. Oh my God, Joe, I'm not joking, went around to every single person at the Ashley Simpson show and thanked them for being there.
Stop.
Wow.
That is, and
It was
God,
really sweet.
there's
Wow.
watching them watch Ashley and sing along, because Ashley too is someone that I'm just like, that album was perfect. I mean, all of her albums have been
Everything.
perfection, and seeing that
Mm.
she's finally getting more recognition and not being like blacklisted because of her SNL, whatever
I
that
know.
15 seconds was that ruined her career. Like, good for
I know.
her for she's doing it again.
Yeah, they were really, really sweet. And yeah, seeing her sing Shadow to them the opening night of her show, and I was right there on the stage and witnessing it. And my husband, God bless him, but he does not get any of the social
Mhm.
media pop culture stuff. Like he knew some of Ashley's songs, but he wasn't quite understanding the impact of what I was seeing. But he's just along for the ride. But I was like,
Oh, so I
it
would have
was-
been sobbing.
Yeah.
Same.
It was great.
Oh, well, guys, we could talk about the Simpson sisters all day, but
We
we
really
do have a
could.
few other little topics to get through. And I'm like, should we start with the Haley Bieber and Selena Gomez drama just because it's on everyone's minds, it seems?
Mhm.
I think we should.
Okay, so Jordy, what do you know about the drums with the girlies?
So I feel like this is the never-ending saga between these two. I think even when they're in their 60s and 70s, they'll always be compared. I can't imagine still being compared to the guy that I dated when I was like 20. It's just can you
No,
imagine?
your
No.
significant other's high school girlfriend, like your boyfriend, you're constantly being compared to them. Are you kidding me? I would
It
flip my shit.
yeah, it's wild. I saw that Haley, what allegedly shaded or what people thought that she shaded Selena. I didn't take it that way, but everybody does. Or not everybody, but a lot of people. And then Selena responded, right, and said,
Yes.
"What did she
Okay.
say?"
So the story was that Haley were Road Beauty, which Tess just got me this Road lip liner that I can't find right now, but it is. Oh, here it is. It's amazing. We're
I'm
big
wearing it
Road
right now.
fans.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
all road
Oh,
right now,
nice.
actually.
Yeah, we're big Road fans, but Road just got into Sephora, which is huge for a brand. And so the
Hmm.
Wall Street Journal was doing an interview with Haley about that. And the journalist did ask a shady question, which, like, I mean, she's a journalist, like, honestly, or she, he, they, that's their job. You know what I mean? And it was
Hmm.
something like, do you feel the pressure with other brands to be compared to them? And I don't know if she asked about Road directly, but Haley responded by saying it's annoying that people are pitting other people against each other. And she said something of like, I don't feel like I'm in competition with anyone. Tess, do you have that direct quote?
Yeah, she said, I think there's space for everybody. I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by. But they didn't directly ask her about Rare Beauty,
Okay, they didn't.
but
Rare.
they were insinuating it. And then of course the internet's like, she is shading Selena, she's shading Rare. And it's like, but I don't think that's a terrible quote that Haley said. I think she's just like, I'm doing my thing. I feel confident.
And to me,
Yeah,
honestly, it's like, it's not like she said anything, like you said, directly about Rare again. Was she being a little shady? Maybe. Was it like something that should have ruined Selena's day where Selena then had to go make an Instagram story about it? I don't think so.
Yeah.
mm-mm.
Because
No.
then,
I mean, when I first heard that quote, I just took it like you said. Like I mean, stay in my lane. I'm focusing on myself. I'm not worried about what other people are doing. And then of course, but other people read that and then the fans get involved and then everything's just so heightened. Didn't Selena delete her Instagram story after posting it?
yes, which this is my problem with Selena Gomez. I feel like this
That
is
made it
her
worse.
style always too, where she's like, she's the person who's like, I'm going to take a social media break. And then she's back 5 minutes later and she's like, I just feel like that's always her vibe.
It's hard to understand. It's hard to
Yeah.
understand. I mean, I think Haley has a lot of patience though, because like even if she sometimes is like, let's say she was like, you know what, I'm going to shade it. I sometimes think I would snap and do it too. Of just like, I'm here talking to the Wall Street Journal about my huge beauty brand, and I'm still being asked about my
Mhm.
husband's ex-girlfriend from when they were teenagers. Like, I think I'd be a monster at this point about it.
Especially if I didn't like her, like if they do actually have beef, like I don't know, her response was very tame. And then Selena Gomez, I have to write what she said on her Instagram story that she's since deleted. She said she can say whatever she wants, doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. There's room for everyone. Which I'm kind of like annoyed because she's like, it's about relevance, not intelligence. And then she's like, but be kind, everyone. It's like, well, you just shaded her back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was kind of a passive aggressive statement right there.
Jordy, do you usually like, I hate to say side because we don't like to
Yeah.
pit women against each other, but this is a pop culture episode. Do you
Mhm.
relate or want to defend one of them more than the other?
So I with Selena and Haley, I really do enjoy both of them separately. I've never felt strongly one way or another, just because I do try to put myself in their position. Like, I,
Hmm.
again, cannot imagine being compared to somebody that I dated back when I was 20. I'm sure everybody wants to forget that that ever happened,
Yeah.
but fans will not allow that to happen. So I do have, sympathy for everybody involved because Haley's always made to feel that she will never live up to Justin's true love, Selena Gomez, which I do not believe that she was his true love. I think that it was just a toxic relationship when they were young, and people need to let it go.
Let it go. And some could say we could need to let it go, but we've done a whole episode about them. And that was one of our most controversial episodes, literally, that we've ever done in 4 years. So
Oh,
that's saying something.
Selena's fans are very, very passionate about that.
Passionate. That's a great word for it, Jordy. That's a great word for it.
Passionate.
Yeah. Even in our episode, we had to do an oath at the beginning, being like, we don't know these people. So we
Mhm.
can't really have real opinions on them because we don't know the story.
Exactly. What did
Yeah.
you think of Selena and Benny's? Is his name Benny? Why does that sound so weird?
Benny, because we were talking about Benicio del Toro and Benny Drama, and
Oh,
now Benny, what is his
Blanco?
Blanco?
There we
Benny
go.
Blanco. Yeah.
What did you think of their wedding? And what do you think of them as a couple?
When I first saw them together, I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. But then I saw him do interviews, and then I thought, okay, now I do, because he
Yeah.
has, emotional intelligence like I have not seen in a man in a long time, and I totally respect that. She looked gorgeous. He's
She
not
did.
really my type, but he looked nice. But she looked absolutely gorgeous.
She did. We had a similar journey of when I first saw them and I was like, this makes no sense. And then I was like, you know what? This makes all the sense in the world that
Hmm.
they're together. Like they're a very specific type of like theater kids coming together
Hmm.
and they seem very in love. And I'm happy for them.
Yeah, me too. And I liked their music that they did together. But I was hoping for it to be a little bit more dancey than it was because he creates some bops. So hopefully they'll continue to work together and we'll get some bops in the future.
I'm sure they will. They
I would,
seem to
yeah.
be really into each other. I mean, my favorite of that was Blue as Flame, but that was because it
It's a good
was
one.
written by Charlie and sounds just like a Charlie song in the best way.
But
Yep.
Selena, God, she had so many. I always forget about like 2014 Selena and like just bop after bop where you were like, this is so
Oh my
fun.
God,
She's
Come
having
and
so much
Get It
fun.
is such a good song.
She has some really good hits. Like she
She
does.
does. I've always liked her music more than her acting. I mean she's a good actress and I like her shows too, but I really loved her music forever.
I know. I'm like, I don't even think I've really seen because I didn't watch Wizards of Waverly Place. I don't watch the Netflix shows she's on. I'm like, have I ever really seen her act?
Hulu, Only Murders in the Building. I don't watch that either.
Hulu. What else is she in?
Monte Carlo, I still
Yeah.
haven't seen, but I still haven't seen it.
Spring Breakers.
Oh,
Oh
mm,
yeah,
We were
yeah.
just talking
Yeah.
about that one.
that movie's
Yeah, I
crazy.
forgot about that one. But she wasn't in it that much. She like left and yeah, was like, I'm not doing this with you guys.
I think
Yeah, I'm too rich.
my favorite of Selena's work would be Rare, though. Like, that's the thing I consume the most of Selena Gomez. I
Yeah.
actually love Rare's mascara. They have what I appreciate about Rare is the price. Like, thank you for making great quality products at an affordable price. I really appreciate that with her.
Yep.
Yeah, because not all
She gets
celebrities
it.
will do that, you know.
No.
Yeah, they definitely will not.
Okay, continuing with some drams, we should talk about the Kristen Bell and Dak Shepard because the internet is blowing up about her anniversary post to him.
Yep.
You guys, you saw it, Jordy. I saw that you did a TikTok about it that I thought was great.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot. I get that they have like a quirky kind of relationship and, all the humor and everything, but read the fucking room. With that, it was not. I didn't find any humor in it. And people defending it, I think, are a little bit silly and not really understanding. It was just a weird post. Like it was, and was that her child that was hugging him? It was just a
I couldn't
weird.
tell. I was like, is that her or her
I know.
daughter?
She's such a small woman. I think it was
I know.
her.
I thought that was her. I mean, I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, Kristen Bell posted an anniversary photo of her and Dax, maybe her child and Dax, saying, happy 12th anniversary to the man who once said to me, I would never kill you. A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I am highly incentivized to kill you, I never would. And she posted this in October, which is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the tone deafness of it all is insulting.
Any month of the year, I think that is not okay to post. And like they clearly have too many yes men around them because if you tell that story to people and they're laughing, like you need to get some new people. That's just weird. There's no world in which that's like funny.
It's just not a funny thing to joke about. But then the internet started, as you know, TikTok does, going
Mhm.
deep into old interviews. And I saw some very disturbing interviews with them.
Well,
Me
tell me.
too.
I haven't seen it. What did they say?
Which ones did you
It
see,
was something
Jordy?
it was about abuse, wasn't it? I saw
Hmm.
one briefly. She was saying that, like, she shuts up or something whenever he tells her to. It was something along that line. It was weird.
Yeah, they were doing the like, God, sorry to even bring this up, but they were doing the very like Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively kind of bits. And he was like, I tell her to shut up. And she's like, yeah, I don't want him to hit me. And he's like, oh, I'm
Mhm.
gonna like raise my fist. And she's like, no, like then he'd beat like so many jokes about violence and domestic abuse. I was like, why are you guys doing this?
I
I
mean,
don't
it was
get it.
only a matter of time with these two. I feel like every celebrity couple that people are obsessed with, like go too close to the sun and then it always backfires on them. They remind me of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds in the way that they're like, we're going to lean into our quirkiness and we're that couple. And then it's just backfired, as it always does.
And I don't trust Dax. I used to like Dax, but the past couple of years something's changed. I don't trust him at all.
I feel the
I
exact same way as you.
used to listen to Armchair, and then it just became so hard for me to listen because of his interview style. But he still has such a cult following, and people really love him. I just felt like every episode I listened to, he would interrupt a guest and then talk about his own story.
It doesn't shock me. I also think that like people started discovering that he was very threatened by Kristen Bell's success and how she made so
Hmm.
much money from Frozen. And I started noticing that in the episodes too, where like he'd have a guest on that was raving about his wife and he would shut it down and belittle her. And I was like, that's not normal and that's not funny, but I feel like he thought it was funny. And I'm like, watch out, ladies, for men that
Mhm.
pay very close attention to men that do that to you. Cause like it's not cute.
Yeah, and I did notice some of the comments, and they were like, I think people are being too critical. This is clearly like a cry for help from her, and I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I'm like, I don't know if it is or not. I get what they're maybe saying, that there's like projection going on, but I don't I don't know. I don't know.
It's uncomfortable. And
It is
she's since then just limited the comments, but not taken it down, which is funny to me. I'm like, what's the thought
right.
process behind that?
It'll make it worse if she does. It's already out there.
I'm sure. Well, she said she was going to do a Today Show interview that she then canceled. I think she's trying to lay low because today is the premiere of Nobody Wants This season 2.
Mm,
If I were the Foster sisters, I'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like,
I,
don't ruin this for us.
yeah, but I don't think that they are. Like Sarah Foster is very unapologetically herself with her opinions on social media that I'm sure she's like, the internet is crazy and they took this out of context and they don't even know you.
That's true.
yeah,
But I
that's
am
true.
excited for Nobody Wants This season 2. Great show.
I did like
Did you,
season 1 a lot, for
I
sure.
mean,
Yeah.
Adam Brody, just like a round of applause for bringing back Adam Brody to our
Oh,
screens.
that man. Oh
He's,
god.
oh,
So hot and so charming. I think he just is doing a Hot Ones interview or just did one.
yes. Leighton Meester is coming back. She was just
Yeah.
caught filming something in New York, which like I'm just happy for them because I feel like they kind of like they're back. They're back and we love to
Yeah.
see it.
I know. Yeah, I gotta watch season 2. Thanks for reminding
Oh,
me.
Yeah,
I know it's time. I think I'm just going to binge it this weekend.
of course.
Um, should we talk a little bit of Bravo of what's going on or
Yes, please.
what we're
Please.
loving? So, Jordy, what Bravo shows do you watch?
I watch pretty much all of them, but I haven't seen what is it, the McBee Dynasty thing? I haven't watched that yet.
We
No,
haven't either.
Have
no,
you
we
guys?
haven't.
I
Yeah.
no, I
Um,
don't feel called to it.
I don't either. But somebody
Yeah.
told me that I would like it. So I'll see. But I watch everything. I love it.
Okay.
Live,
Uh,
laugh,
did
bravo.
Did you watch Next Gen NYC?
I did. Yeah, of course.
We needed that, didn't
Yeah, it
we?
was good. I saw season 2 just got renewed. It looks like Gia's coming back.
Yeah.
Don't know
Eh,
how I feel about that. Gia was really annoying season 1.
Super.
Gia is Teresa. She has turned into her mother.
But with more wits about her, I would say. Sorry
Yeah,
to bring it there, but yeah, no, she is.
it's
So
true.
you're not a big Tree fan because Teresa's stanhood is so crazy, and I have been watching Jersey since the beginning. I love Teresa
Me
as
too.
like a character, but like she is someone that I'm always disagreeing with.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. I can
Yeah,
appreciate who she is and what she has brought to Bravo, and I will always watch something that she's in.
same.
But yeah, I do not agree with anything. I don't agree with anything she's ever done, actually. I don't think I've ever been
Truly.
on her side for anything. But
No.
I hope that she comes back.
Well, same. I actually do have to bring up Teresa because have you watched this week's episode of Salt Lake? Either of you?
I haven't
I
yet.
just watched it last night.
Okay, same. So there's a scene test where Lisa is shopping with Heather, and Lisa brings out the fattest stacks of hundreds and to pay. And everyone on the internet is like, I haven't seen someone use that much cash since Teresa Giudice
So.
in season 1. And we all saw how that turned out.
Oh, that is such a cry for help. That is like we
Mhm.
all, what they say, money, wealth, was it?
Money talks, wealth whispers. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
But
we've seen
that
this
whole
one
scene
before.
was bizarre because then Lisa started like breaking down crying. Like it was such a that episode was all over the place.
Well,
She's not well.
no, I was really shocked, taken aback by Lisa's confessional cowboy look. That
I saw
she,
those clips.
I was,
That surprised me. I was like, "Oh, okay."
I literally gasped, and I was obsessed. Though I was like, who knows where we're going, but we're going in a cowboy hat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I love
Mm.
cowboy hats, so yeah.
Do you think she and John are going to be okay? Or do you think this is a rough patch, or do you think they're going to have the housewife, curse?
Um,
Mm.
that's a good question.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm not getting like positive vibes. I don't feel good about I don't feel good about it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So we'll
And
see.
I love John Barlow. I'm attracted to John Barlow. That is my truth. And I worry that
Really?
man has, yes, Jordy. That man has seen so much, and I worry about him.
Jordy, I have a more embarrassing one. I'm attracted to Justin.
Okay, wait. Same. A little bit. Yeah, yeah, because yes, I am. I
Oh
don't
my
know what it
God.
is about him, but I like his vibe. I met
I
him at
feel.
BravoCon 2 years ago. And I was like, "Oh,
Have you seen his younger photos too? Like he was like a hot man in his
no, I
like
don't think I
early
have."
30s. I'm happy that you feel this way because I feel alone
Yeah, I
in
do.
this take. Okay, this is
I
good.
think why you guys are attracted to Justin is that he lets Whitney's freak flag fly. And that's very attractive in a man.
Yeah, he
He
lets her
embraces
be.
it.
Yes, he
Mhm,
likes it. Who's
mhm.
like your all-time housewife husband? Who's the hottest ever to you?
Juan Dixon.
Uh I mean, in the beginning, Juan was amazing. And then the way he was behaving though, like I mean, but listen, none of these men have like a moral high ground,
He's physically very attractive.
so hot.
That's a good one. I feel like no one ever says that.
Yeah, yeah, he was hot. He had it going on. He still
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Who's your like number 1?
Such a good question.
God, that is. Um,
That we just asked you. I mean, listen, Mauricio back in the day was so
Oh, yeah.
daddy, like it's and so much has changed, and so I see him so differently now. But like back in the day,
I know that he was just so handsome and like had so
Mhm.
much like I mean, God, they were so in love. I still I feel like I'll never recover from knowing that they're not together.
I know.
I'll never forget that day. That was a bad day.
Same.
It was a bad
Shock-
day.
Shocking.
Well, so Tess and I went to the white party at SoFi Stadium, which was the year that they
Oh,
were
that's fun.
breaking up. It was incredible. We got to see Erica Jane perform, and like we were immediately like Googling tickets for her show in Vegas because it was genuinely not ironic, so good.
Yep. It was
So
fun.
good. But
I love that.
Mauricio and Kyle were not talking to each other all night. They weren't and this was before, again, the breakup was announced. And Tess was like clocking it. She was like, they are not happy together. They are not connected. When they were on stage dancing as a family, he kept trying to like go up and dance towards her, and she kept walking away.
She was not, yeah, we talked to her a little bit and she just seemed so like defeated. Like there was just a coldness to her because I think she was really going through some tough times.
Do you all
Kyle.
think that they'll ever get back together?
Wasn't
God.
there like a rumor? I think I saw a rumor, which, the rumors and the nastiness, you can't believe any of it, but that Mauricio said something recently to a fan of being like, I miss her.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's like, what the hell was I thinking? But I think too much damage has been done. I think Kyle was so hurt by his behavior.
I agree.
Yeah. That she'll never admit to. Like she like talks in riddles whenever she discusses what happened. But I mean, anybody can see through the lines there. I mean, I don't know. I think I can. It sounds like she was doing something weird in the DMs with girls or
It
something.
sounds like he was unfaithful to her. And it's like,
Yeah,
Kyle, you're allowed to say that. Your children aren't 6 years old, and I'm sure they know what's going on.
To me,
exactly. So just say it.
Yeah,
Say it.
I feel like he has been for a very long time, but I think because he wasn't there for her when her best friend died, and there was something else that he wasn't there for, that I think that she was like, I can no longer look away now. And I think that she's grown into herself as a person, and that her kids are older, so she doesn't just have her identity in being a wife and a mom anymore, that she was like, I'm done now. I'm done.
Wait. Let's talk about that for a second because when he did not show up at that event, I was shocked.
Disgusting.
Trash.
Disgusting.
But he showed up for another one later on, which was like a bullshit event. I'm like,
Something he could
this
like
person
part
was
party
in your
for.
life for this person was in your life for years and years and years, and you didn't show up at this is probably the one of the worst moments of your wife's life.
And
That broke my heart.
he also like didn't mourn it with her. It seemed like she was so
Yeah.
alone in grieving. And it's like, this was your family too, Mauricio. Like, what's going on? Oh, unforgivable. I mean,
Unforgivable.
I felt so bad for her. I still do. Like I didn't realize how because she wasn't really on the show. I mean, so
Right.
it was. I didn't. I just don't think of Kyle having outside friends like that. But I mean, she has a real life outside of the show.
I
It was
know.
devastating.
I'll always root for Kyle. I am nervous for next
Me too.
season of Beverly Hills, though, just because I fear that in Kyle's, like how she acted last season, they're pretty tightly all wound. And I'm like, you girlies need to release a little bit to give us good reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I wonder. We should be getting the trailer soon. I think.
I'm like, where
Do
is it?
Maybe they'll release it at BravoCon. I feel like they're going to
Yeah.
do an announcement about Jersey at BravoCon, Real Housewives in New York, and then Real Housewives Beverly Hills trailer, possibly Summer House
Rhode
trailer.
Island.
And Rhode Island.
Rhode
Oh my
Island,
God.
I keep forgetting. Oh, I hope it's good. But I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm hesitant.
Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
what are your BravoCon plans? As people who have never been to BravoCon, we really wanted to go this year. It didn't work out. But like, what's a BravoCon weekend look like for you? What are you excited for?
Oh my God. So I love all of the panels. But aside from that, there's so much. Have you guys ever been to BravoCon before?
No.
Sadly, no.
Oh my God. So there's so many things going on outside of the panels. Like there's these like photo booths and experiences that you get to do. And then there's side interviews that people are doing backstage that you can take part of. And then there's meet and greets that you can line up and meet all the people. And then there's shopping. There's so much going on at the same time. And I just found out that I get the opportunity to interview people at BravoCon. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Jordy,
Yeah,
this is
I just
perfect
found
for
that out a
you.
couple of weeks ago.
Oh my God. Okay, well, we were just talking before we started recording. Like, everyone will be seeing Jordy's face on a red carpet soon. Also, the Today Show should have you on as a pop culture correspondent. Today Show, if you're listening,
It's
that'd be
happening.
perfect.
It's just
Thank
a matter
you.
of time.
What
Thank
what
you.
is your segment? Who are you interviewing?
So I don't know yet. I know it's going to be a bunch of people in like a small time frame. So I think what I imagine is there's going to be a probably like 10 or 20 and they're all going to go down like a line. And so I have to come up with some sort of like quick segment or something fun for to do with everybody because I can't prepare
Right.
everything for it to be personal if I don't know exactly who I'm going to run into. So I have to keep it kind of general, but still make it me and fun. So I'm
Oh,
excited.
You're gonna do amazing. I truly can't wait to keep up with your journey.
Oh,
same.
thanks. Like
Who
a
are
dream come true.
Oh, it's a dream.
it's only the beginning for you, Jordy. We
Thank
know this
you.
to be true. Wait, who are some Bravo loves that you're excited to see?
Um, I love Miami. I love
Of
all my
course.
Miami girls.
So good.
Adriana specifically, I would love to meet her. Marisol, Alexia, all of them. Salt Lake too. I met Whitney and who else? I might have just met Whitney last year. Whitney was really sweet, or 2 years ago. Whitney was really sweet, but I want to meet the entire Salt Lake cast. They
Yes.
were absolutely I mean, they're all absolutely incredible.
God,
Kathy
they really
Hilton, I
are.
would love to meet.
Ah,
Love to meet Kathy.
a legend. Have you ever met any of the Summer House people?
Yes, I met Kyle. Um, uh, 2 years ago, I was with TikTok at BravoCon, so they did like a BravoCon After Dark, and the TikTok table was right next to where all the Bravo people were. So they were like in and out of the like segment the whole time. So I was literally like rubbing elbows with like Carl and Lindsay and not Lindsay, Danielle. There was a bunch of them. Since I was like part of it, I wasn't like getting pictures with anybody or anything like that. It was just kind of hanging out. But I love do you guys watch Southern Hospitality?
So I watched Southern Charm, but not Southern Hospitality. But our friend Alice and Hannah have been like, you guys have got to start Southern Hospitality.
Should we?
Yes, stick with it.
Okay.
It's a slow burn, but the past season, I think it was season 3, incredible. Oh my God, you guys are gonna be
That's what I've
all
heard.
over it.
Oh God,
So good.
we need it. And I'm also really excited for the new Summer House City spinoff is also something that I feel like it's gonna be good because we've all been craving that. We're like, some of these kids need to get out of this house and we just want to see them live in the city.
Yeah. How do you feel
Honestly,
about Lindsay?
Lindsay to us, I speak for Tess and me, I think I would say, she's like a cousin, your older cousin, where you're like, you are so crazy. I love you and I will always love you, but God, you're crazy.
But God, you scare me.
With Love and
Yeah.
Light, Lindsay is just so herself and she is such a staple of Bravo that like we can't lose her. She's a star.
No. She really is a star. And like you said, she has so many things that she has said throughout the years that my husband like mimics it. Like he's like, "How many sandwiches have you made for
Of
me?" Like he
course.
Of
will
course.
just say these random things, and she's such a strong personality. But I can't imagine not having her on TV. Like
Of course.
she makes boys squirm, and I love that.
She has a power to her. I will say I was like, what's going on last season when she was in the house pregnant with Carl? I was like, it feels stuck and like I'm not sure where we're gonna go with her. And I feel like showing her in the city, maybe dating, being a mom, if she shows Gemma or not, I don't know, is actually perfect for
Hmm.
her. And I feel very like at peace with that decision.
Yeah,
Same.
me
I
too.
I felt for well, Carl is not going to be on this. It's so time because Carl shouldn't be on Summer House either. It's just like it makes my heart sad to watch him. Like I really can't do it anymore. And then like yeah, with Lindsay, those two don't need to be together. There's nothing natural about it. But I also have to give an
No.
honorable mention for Lindsay, Body Check, and Kyle. Like she really just has given us so much over the years. But
God.
I'm so much more excited for Summer House Next Gen NYC to start Southern Hospitality than I am for any of the housewives except for Salt Lake and Miami.
Yeah. Do you guys watch Potomac?
Yes.
Of course.
We love Potomac.
We've had Candace on. We love Candace. And
Love Candace.
she's a Rammy. So shout out to you, Candace. We love you.
She is the best. She's our girl.
Yeah.
But, and I'm liking Potomac. I don't know. It's just housewives in general, really. Like, it just feels a little tired to me. And that's hurts my heart to say.
Yeah, I think with this upcoming season, I believe cameras picked back up to cover the Wendy arrest. So
Oh,
there
thank
is
Oh my
God.
God,
a
so
lot
crazy.
going on.
Yeah.
Because Karen also got out after filming Wrap. So they picked the cameras up again to film Karen getting out of jail, and then they picked them up again to cover Wendy's arrest. So they're gonna have to extend this season like 3 or 4 episodes to cover all of that shit. It's a lot.
These women have been through so much. My
And, you
God.
They
know,
have.
Potomac always shows up to work, and like we really
Mhm.
appreciate that. And there are just some franchises that show up to work and some who don't. Like OC doesn't show up to work. Beverly
Yeah.
Hills doesn't show up to work. Potomac, Miami, Salt Lake, they all show up to work.
Some of them have
Yeah,
become
Salt
too
Lake is
used
it
to it.
right now for me. Salt Lake
Oh,
is
same with
top
us.
tier.
Yeah. And we've had a journey with Salt Lake because when Salt Lake first came on, it's not like the OG Housewives days where it's just a bunch of wealthy women who have like natural drama. Like Salt Lake is camp. And so the
Mhm.
minute that we really accepted it for what it was, everything changed. And I'm like, oh, it's the best.
It took us a second, though. It did?
Yeah.
No, that's a good way to put it. And I don't recall ever laughing as much as I do with Salt Lake.
Well, Mary Crosby, she just
Maybe
gives and
I,
gives.
I- she's hysterical. I mean, wait, you didn't watch last night's episode, right?
Not yet, but go ahead and talk because I know I'm behind.
I
Like when
mean, we,
Angie and Mary were having a discussion at Angie's house, they get into an argument about farting, and it is just peak comedy.
no,
And it's ridiculous. It was great.
Jordy, I was laughing, and then you think the conversation's going to be over, and they're like, "Oh no, we'll talk about this for 5 more minutes about
Yeah,
farting etiquette and when it's okay to laugh at your friends and call them out for farting." And I was just like, "This is
it was
what
great.
I need." Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait to watch. I know what I'm doing
And
right
I need to
after
watch
this.
Wife Swap because Wife Swap just premiered too, so I need to catch up on that.
Okay. And did you see that they are going to? Because at first they were taking off Wendy's episode, and then they decided to add it
Mhm.
back on. Which I'm like, they already filmed it, you guys. Like, there's been so much crime on Bravo. Like, you're going to choose this episode not to air. Just give it to
Right.
us.
I mean,
Literally.
I was pissed. I was pissed when I found out that they took it off. Because I know that if it were like Teresa or somebody, they wouldn't. So
No.
I'm
Uh-huh.
glad they're gonna air it. But I had just since I'm sober, but I did buy CBD gummies from
Uh-huh.
Happy Eddie 3 days before
What?
they got arrested, and
God
I
damn it.
just got them like a week ago. They're nice. I take them before I go to bed. But
Well, Jordy, they
it's
need your
just
purchase more than ever now.
I know, I know.
They
I'm
really
worried though
do.
because like he's a lawyer. He may get disbarred. Like
Oh.
this
Oh,
is
I'm
crazy.
sure. Oh, it's very
It's
bad.
just yeah, if these allegations are true. But yeah, we'll see.
Right.
Well, I
Allegedly.
know. I'm
Yeah.
such an Eddie
Yeah.
fan, and honestly, I'm such a fan of their children. Like, those 3 kids are stars. I love them.
Eddie's
Ugh,
very hot, actually. That's another
Eddie's a
good.
hot man.
Yeah.
he is. He is. He has a great personality.
Yes. He's happy Eddie.
He's happy Eddie.
He is.
Maybe not for much longer,
I know.
but you know. God.
Oh, another one bites the
Oh,
dust.
Jordy, we always ask this to someone at the end of our episodes. If you could have a mocktail with one person in pop culture, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a really good question. You said dead or alive?
Oh yeah, it could be
Mhm.
anyone.
Wow. Probably this is. I mean, this is really random. But Miley Cyrus's mom, Tish.
Ugh, great answer.
I love that. I love that answer, and that it seems so you. Please explain.
I love her. I feel like I would laugh the entire time. She is just incredible. So yeah, I think that's a very random answer. She's just the first person that came to mind.
We love the niche answers. That's so good. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
wait,
we
and
support that.
quickly before we let you go, tell us about
Yeah.
seeing Miley at the chateau.
Oh,
Oh my God.
yes.
So I'm a huge Miley fan, have been forever. And I saw on TikTok around the time her album Something Beautiful came out that these super fans were showing their like displays of Miley memorabilia throughout the years, and then they were saying that Miley was in like messaging people and inviting them to a secret event in LA. Um, by doing so. So I thought, okay, why not? I don't have a lot of like Miley memorabilia from when I was a child, but I do have like a story. So I did a different approach and I made a story about how her album Bangers came out a week after I got sober in 2013 and how I was going through a really bad breakup at the time. And that album really helped me stay strong and, you know, kept me away from my ex, so that I was able to stay sober this entire time. And I said I was so grateful and thankful for everything that she's done. And then Miley Cyrus messaged me and asked me for my email address. And then I got invited to LA and I started crying. And it was my first
Oh,
time in LA. But I was like, I'm not going to go to this. I mean, I will pay whatever money. When
Of
else are you going to
course.
have that opportunity? But it was so cool. It was
She
such a
being
great
at the
looks
time.
chateau.
she looked amazing. She sounded amazing as she always does. Like she just knows what to do.
Was this the time that she sang with Ryan Beatty?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I know
Got
who
it.
he is, but yeah, he wasn't there.
Incredible.
Um, yeah, he was. She performed about 5-ish songs, and then talked to us a little bit. We got to hear the album before it came out too.
Oh,
It was just so surreal. I wish my husband got to go, but they didn't give me a +1, because he's such a Miley fan too. But yeah.
Wow.
that's so yeah. No +1. Okay, guys. It's like
I know.
it's a little brutal, but hey, there's only
I
such limited
know.
space, you know?
Yeah, it was a very small space. Like, it was in the
So
lobby,
cool.
so there wasn't a lot of room. And then there was, like, press in the back too, so there really wasn't much room for anything. But, yeah, it was one of the,
Uh,
probably top 5 moments of my life.
I love that. That's so special.
We're such
It
big
was
Miley
great.
fans over here. That's magic, especially at the chateau. Oh,
It's so LA and just so historic and cool.
She is, I mean, we could talk about Miley for hours, and, I mean, I won't get too much into it, but she is just, she's so real. And I just and her talent is just insane.
It
I mean,
is.
I worship the ground that Miley walks on. Seriously.
Mm.
same. She's coming. That's that album with Mother's Daughter, right? Like that album to me is so underrated. And Party Down the
Oh,
Street.
she is coming. Yep.
I love that album, and
It's
it's
so
just like so
it is
slept
underrated.
on.
Lots of her albums
And I don't know
are.
if you guys saw this, but her house that burnt down is like rebuilt now. So she's moving back into it.
Oh,
Oh,
she
good.
is.
Yeah, she's a
Hmm.
talent, once in a
Yeah.
lifetime talent. I mean, I loved Hannah Montana movie. Like from
Mm.
the start. Miley's been
Malibu,
that girl.
Are we
one
the
of the
same?
most
Wait, if you guys don't mind me asking, are we the same age? I'm 35.
I'm
Are you guys like
34.
young?
I'm
34? Okay.
31.
Okay. I knew like probably like late 20s, mid like
Ah,
yeah,
thank
okay.
you.
Stop it. Oh, stop it. No,
No,
yeah,
I swear to
I'm
God, I swear. I was like, we're around the same age because we
yes.
like the same thing. So I'm like, you guys
Yes.
are definitely giving millennial vibes here. I love it.
Very strong millennial energy.
Yes,
Always.
definitely.
it.
Jordy, well, tell people where to find you and follow you and all of the things.
You can find me JORDY CRAY everywhere. Except Twitter, because I don't do that.
No,
No, we don't do that.
no. We don't do that either.
Y'all are
Yeah,
gonna love
everywhere except
following
there.
Jordy. Yeah, the Rammies, please follow Jordy. You're gonna love all of his takes. You're just such a treat, and thank you to the internet for bringing us together because this has been so special. We really are genuine fans rooting you on, Jordy.
We really are.
Thank you so much. Likewise, you guys are amazing. I'm so glad I found you guys too.
Oh, thank you,
Yay.
Jordy. Well, everyone else, follow us at Ransers Mostly on TikTok, Instagram. Episode will be on YouTube. If you want to watch us, just crack up this whole episode and just have the best time of our lives. So follow us, and we will see you guys on Monday.
See you Monday. Thanks, Jordy.